Well, hi again, alongside the former U of A standout Taryne Mowatt, Kevin Ray, as we come to you from the beautiful Rose Mofford Sports Complex, and looking forward to this one tonight. It's 1 versus 2, pretty much the matchup everybody expected to see and wanted to see.
Yes, Seton is looking for revenge. They lost to Greenway in the semis last year, so they're looking for revenge this year and see what they can do.
Well, it should be a great matchup. Let's start first off with the Greenway Demons. They come in the defending champs, 27-5 overall. Here is their road to the finals. An easy start there in round 1. You see them get past Mojave, and then things got real interesting in the semifinals.
Yes, they were down 2-0 going into the 6th, and then, they got a runner on base, a couple errors by Mingus. They put the ball in play, and, they won the game 3-2 to get back into the championship.
Well, they are back here in the championship. You get in those tight situations, and, of course, you always look to your leader. Well, a guy who has been leading them seemingly forever with 700-plus wins, Ed McQuaid, really a stabilizing force for his team.
Yeah, the team looks to him as a leader, and with over 700 wins, he has the experience and the coaching excellence at this level to get them another championship.
Well, this is a solid team, top to bottom, one of the key players in getting them back here. And, of course, playing tonight, Brittany Lewis. You see there the 2009 Black Canyon Region Co-Player of the Year. But she has been an iron woman. You see what she has demonstrated over the last 3 seasons.
She, is the rock behind the plate, has started every single game for the last 3 years at catcher, and has only allowed 2 stolen bases this year.
Well, that arm will be tested tonight because this is a Seton Catholic team that will score runs, and they love to put pressure on the defense and the catcher and pitcher by running the base paths. This is a club that comes in. You look, a rich history with this softball program, 8 state championships, but looking for their first here in 4A1. Let's take a look at their road to the finals here in 2009. Taking down Notre Dame, and they have just been dominating opponents. 24-2 they have outscored here in the tournament.
They've had a pretty easy road to the championship, but they will be tested tonight by Greenway.
Well, it is a club that's coming in. Interesting scenario playing out here tonight. Gary Davis is the acting head coach. It's because the longtime head coach, Jerry Mullen, off with some other softball, watching his daughter play in the college softball playoffs. But Gary Davis has been around for a long time, 14-plus years, so they're in good hands.
Yes, he has the experience to take this team, give them a championship. He's 14 years the assistant coach and coaches a very good hot shots organization in club ball.
Well, we talked about this team wanting to get out on the base paths and run. The catalyst for that is the leadoff hitter, Carissa Reisinger.
Yes, she's perfect on stolen bases this year with 37, leading the team with 114 stolen bases on the year.
Well, if she can get on the base paths tonight, that could go a long way in helping Seton Catholic capture their first 4A1 crown. Should be a great one, a warm night, but things figure to heat up out of the diamond as well. The 4A2 crown up for grabs. Will we have a defending champion, or will the Sentinels take it home? First pitch when we return here on Cox 7. Well, hi again, everybody. Alongside Taryne Mowatt, the former U of A standout, Kevin Ray, coming to you from the Rose Mofford Softball Complex. An anticipated duel here. You got the Bears, the defending champs, trying to make it back-to-back. The Red Mountain, no stranger to the championship stage.
Well, these two teams have won the championship 2 out of the last 3 years. They played earlier this year with Red Mountain taking the victory 3-0 over the Bears, so it'll be a good one tonight.
Well, let's talk about the Basha Bears, their path here to the finals in 2009. As we mentioned, taking down in a 9-5 win last season. Corona del Sol capturing their first and the first championship of any kind for the school. As we see their path here, stumbled against St. Mary's, so had to win 2 against St. Mary's to get back to the finals.
Well, they beat a very good pitcher in Dallas Escobedo, and one of the top pitchers in the state. So for them to beat her twice was a great feat for them.
Well, they have gotten here under the tutelage of the only coach that they have known. The young school, really young by comparison to Red Mountain, Scott Hoffmeyer, just his 5th season, but already racking up 128 victories to just 43 losses, so has done a masterful job there.
Has had a lot of success in a short amount of time with this Basha team.
And, of course, it's easy to see why he has had that success when he's had players like a Sam Parlick, just a phenomenal player.
She is a 5-tool player. I mean, she pitches well, she hits well, she's a utility. Going to ASU next year under Clint Myers, and hopefully we'll do good things for them.
See some of the work that she has been able to do.
She's a consensus 3-time All-State performer and a 2-time Region Player of the Year. So she has had a good career here.
And mind-boggling numbers, 562 batting average, 5 home runs. So safe to say they want to keep her off the base paths tonight.
Yeah, she will be a big threat tonight.
Well, let's talk about Red Mountain. As we mentioned, no strangers to the championship stage, back after having won it in 2006. And this is a club, talk about getting here the hard way. Coming in the number 1 seed, you lose to Xavier in the opening round. Xavier wearing the Cinderella slipper all the way up to the semifinals.
Yes, I mean, you know, they were given the number 1 seed and they took it the hard way. I mean, lost the first game, but were able to come back and then beat Xavier twice in the end. Bouncing
back with a vengeance in round 2 with the roll there, and then 6-1, 4-2 as they come up with the victory to advance here to the state final matchup. 38-4 overall. They are led in his 3rd season, Rich Hamilton, doing a nice job of kind of carrying the torch for this Mountain Lion program.
Yes, he's done a great job for this team. Only in his 3rd season and already 92 wins.
Well, he's going to rely heavily on these next 2 players. The only senior on this team, Kayla Ensminger and Mel Willitson, 2 players are going to have to figure prominent roles if they're going to get a victory here tonight. Well,
Kayla Ensminger was on the 2006 championship team. She's the only returning player from that team, and has an older sister who went on to play at North Carolina, so she's no stranger to the higher level of softball. And you have Mel Willitson, who has been their main pitcher and has just boasted great numbers with a .46 ERA, so she's done well for them in the circle.
Well, a big crowd on hand, anticipating a terrific contest here tonight between the defending champion Bears and the Mountain Lions. Who will take home the trophy? First pitch when we return. Well, hi again, everybody. Alongside Taryne Mowatt, Kevin Ray, we come to you from Red Mountain High School as we kick off our softball and baseball coverage here on Cox 7 Arizona. And Taryne, I can't think of a better way with 2 very strong programs.
Yes, well, this is 2 powerhouse programs that have played late into the postseason the last couple of years and look to do so again this season.
They know all about winning titles, and as Taryne said, playing deep into the postseason. Let's begin with the visiting Aztecs of Corona del Sol first, led by their longtime head coach in her 14th season, Jennifer Jeep Ray, and the numbers pretty much speak for themselves.
Yes, they do. She's been here 14 seasons and has really earned the respect of her players.
They've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start. They have been beset with some injuries, other issues. We'll talk more about that, but she feels very good about what she has there in the middle infield.
Yes, she has a great middle infield combo that is the heart of this team, both defensively and offensively.
Of course, you see there Nicole Giannotti, Lonnie Redmond in her 1st season on varsity, and at least here in the early going, showing no signs of being an underclassman, getting her first start on the varsity level. So look for them to make some noise here tonight. For the Red Mountain Mountain Lions, they begin 2011 as the defending state champs. 2nd crown for Red Mountain, 1st under 5th-year head coach Rich Hamilton, who has continued to do a marvelous job here.
Only in his 5th season and already has, you know, the title of defending state champs, and everybody wants to see what they're going to do this season.
Yeah, very anxious to see what they do. A couple of players we're anxious to see tonight is Haley Cully and Sherwin. Sherwin, of course, bring a lot of power to the table.
A lot of power, and you know what gets her going is Haley Cully at the top of the lineup getting on base, and then Courtney Sherwin coming up and hitting her in.
So we are ready to swing away here from Red Mountain High School. Stay with us. The Aztecs and the Mountain Lions ready to get after it. First pitch coming right up.
Heading into spring training, the biggest question for the Angels is the health of Kendry Morales, who suffered a broken leg last season. However, for the Angels fans, they have Dan Herron for a full year and newly acquired Vernon Wells in the outfield. In Tempe, Arizona, I'm Taryne Mowatt, ESPN.